Og så velkommen tilbage til endnu en reaktionsvideo, hvor vi i dag, som vi kan se, vi har fået headsettet på i dag, fordi vi skal reagere på en video med lyd, for en gang skyld. Yes, sir. Vi kan se, vi har en video her, de 10 bedste, hvad man siger, bargains, de bedste, billigste transfers, der har været den her sæson. Jeg tror, jeg ender med at kalde den noget af de 10 mest undervurderede transfers den her sæson. Jeg er faktisk spændt på, hvad de har gemt til os her. Ja, shout out to Goal90. Og lad os bare komme i gang.
The season is coming to a close, and we've enjoyed watching the major players lead their clubs to successes on different levels. Today, we want to look at those players who joined a new club this season for reasonable sums and have been really useful.
Okay.
Here are the 10 best bargain transfers this season. And to start this list is none other than Vicha Kvaratskhelia.
Obviously.
Napoli bought the Georgian forward for less than 13 million euros last summer, and he has been one hell of an addition.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Osimhen got all the goals, but dare we say Napoli would not have won the Scudetto if not for their new left winger. The 22-year-old's debut season at Napoli is one for the books. In just his first year, he helped Napoli win the Scudetto for the first time in 33 years. He's about to finish as top assist provider in the Serie A, while also being in the top 10 scorers log, and he is already drawing comparisons with Maradona.
Overvej også de første sæson allerede fører topscorer eller top assist listen og i top 10 på topscorerlisten. Jeg vidste faktisk ikke, at det var hans første sæson for Napoli, men det er egentlig også så sjovt, fordi der var ikke nogen, jeg havde ikke hørt ham om før, men alligevel 13 millioner euro. Det er ikke sådan et lille gem, du lige har hentet et eller andet sted fra. Altså 13 millioner euro er en god pris. Så ja, altså jeg ved ikke, hvor andre end mig, der heller ikke havde hørt om ham overhovedet før den her sæson. Det kan ikke
After all, it was the Napoli fans that dubbed him Kvaradona not too long after he joined.
Obviously.
Just a year ago, Napoli didn't
også low-key, fordi det er lettere at sige Cardona end at sige hans rigtige navn, men det er sådan en anden snak.
Pay up to 12 million euros for him. Now he's worth 85 million euros. What a bargain, man. You know who else has been a really good bargain? Julian Alvarez. City signed him for about 22 million euros last year, and he has been an absolute revelation. Perhaps the best backup striker in Europe right now. Although he hardly starts games for City because of the cyborg they have up front, Alvarez has still managed to come up with 20 goal contributions this season. For context, he has outscored every single Chelsea player this season.
Oh my fucking god, han har legit outscored hver eneste. Wow. Og det sjove ved det hele var, no joke, jeg skulle lidt lige til at sige, inden han sagde det med Chelsea, jeg skulle til at sige 100% at hvad hedder han, Julian Alvarez, altså er en af de bedste backup strikers, altså legit. Han er backup striker for et hold, men han vil low-key være den bedste angriber på næsten alle Premier League hold. Legit, hvem har en bedre angriber? Spurs har selvfølgelig Harry Kane, men ellers, altså, jeg rater ham højere end nogle af Arsenals frontmænd, hvem end de bruger, om det er Martinelli eller Jesus. Jeg rater ham højere end dem. Jeg rater ham højere, sjovt nok, end alle Chelsea-angriber, obviously. Jeg rater ham højere end Uniteds. Jamen, fuck har de V-kort, altså, ja. You see what I'm saying? Det er ikke mange hold, altså, der har en bedre angriber end Julian Alvarez. Så respekt til ham. Han har virkelig haft en god debut. Taget betragtning af, at han er legit backup striker.
Incredible World Cup run where he was joint third top scorer and helped Argentina win the trophy for the first time in 36 years. If City had waited till after the World Cup to sign him, they would have spent maybe 5 times what they did last year. You can ask Chelsea, who signed Enzo after the World Cup.
Thanks.
Now, one striker nobody expected to be such a bargain is Alexandre Lacazette. When he was leaving Arsenal last summer, everybody thought he was finished and was only going back home to retire. But Laka was determined to prove everyone wrong.
Oh yeah.
And he has done exactly that. The Frenchman rejoined his boyhood club Lyon for free in the summer following the expiration of his Arsenal contract, and we did not expect him to do much. But now we're seeing him battling with Mbappe, one of the best players in the world right now, for the Liga Golden Boot. Laka could also still help.
At du kan legit komme ind som, ja, altså kontraktudløb i Arsenal var ikke lige frem på topniveau. Outscore bare Mbappé. Casually.
Lyon secured European football next season after they missed out this season. Oh, and let's also not forget the wealth of experience the 31-year-old brought with him. What a bargain. Another guy who was free last season was Randal Kolo Muani. Eintracht Frankfurt signed him from Nantes following the expiration of his contract with the French club, and they have been more than happy that they did. He's currently the second top scorer in the Bundesliga and has contributed to 36 goals in 42 appearances in all competitions this
Det er fucking nasty.
season.
Det er nasty stats,
in all competitions this season.
Wow.
From paying absolutely nothing for him last year, Eintracht could be earning a fortune from his exit this summer, with Bayern Munich really keen on bringing him over to the Allianz Arena. But while some of these bargains may have come as a surprise to the clubs, AS Roma...
Yes, Dybala, han fortjener så meget... Prøv at se, hvor sød han er. Prøv at se, hvor sød han er. Han er sådan en lille skoledreng, altså. Du kan ikke have ham. Du kan ikke være sur på ham. Han ser så sød og uskyldig ud. Altså... Og selvom han så bare kan være et kæmpe svin på banen. Men seriøst, Dybala, ja, det er så godt sjovt. Jeg håber virkelig, han er på listen her.
Knew what they were getting with Paulo Dybala from the get-go. I mean, take a look at how they welcomed him to Rome after he joined from Juventus last summer. He broke Ronaldo's record for jersey sales in 24 hours. And the Argentine...
Undskyld, hvad? Undskyld.
I mean, take a look at how they welcomed him to Rome after he joined from Juventus last summer. He broke Ronaldo's record for jersey sales in 24 hours. And the Argentine...
Hvordan er det muligt? What? Hvordan er det muligt? Oh my god!
Actually not let the Romans down. Despite struggling with injuries at different points of the season, Dybala has still managed to produce 24 goal contributions in 32 games this season. 5 of those goal contributions came in his 10 games in the Europa League so far, and they have helped Roma have 1 foot in the final already. He's also brought with him insane experience to the squad, and the Roma players have really benefited from it. But it's not just the attacking players who've been bargains this season. Look at Antonio Rudiger, for example. The German centre-back joined Real Madrid for free last summer and has been so good for them. Primarily a centre-back, he's also operated in the right-back and left-back positions when the coach needed him to. And you know how Rudiger is. He always brings with him those really big moments. He had that very important clearance against Chelsea in the quarter-final of the Champions League. And he also went on to handle Haaland pretty well in the semi-final against Man City. Speaking of Man City...
Well, det gik godt i første kamp i hvert fald.
Their new defensive acquisition was also one hell of a bargain. And of course, we're speaking of...
Okay, vi har allerede videre. Jeg vil bare lige sige, Rudiger, den gør for evigt ondt. Altså, den gør for evigt ondt. Altså, fuck, hvor var han bare vigtig for Chelsea. Og det var så tydeligt at se, hvad den forskel har gjort. Ja, den kommer jeg godt nok aldrig til at være... Den kommer aldrig til at komme over. Men ja, det var egentlig sjovt det her med, hvor godt han havde styr på Haaland i første semifinal. At han så ikke starter ind i anden kamp. Se hvad der skete. Altså, ja, det forstod jeg intet af det der.
Speaking of Man City, their new defensive acquisition was also one hell of a bargain. And of course, we're speaking of Manuel Akanji.
Det er virkelig en underrated
City just quietly signed the Swiss defender from Dortmund for £15 million in September last year, and he immediately fit into the squad. He has been so solid and also very versatile, having been used as a centre-back, left-back and right-back this season. As far as goals...
De har legit bare smidt ham på den ene, den anden, den tredje position. Doesn't matter. Akanji, easy. Han har bare været nemlig bundsolid hver eneste gang. Han har virkelig været imponerende. Jeg havde slet ikke regnet med, at han ville være så god overhovedet.
Keepers go, Nick Pope has to be one of the best bargains this season. Newcastle paid just about £10 million for him last summer, and he's been so valuable to them. The Magpies are able to fight for a Champions League spot thanks to a more solidified defence, and Pope is one of the guys you have to thank for that. He's kept 13 Premier League clean sheets so far, and there's still a slight chance that he could end up winning the Premier League Golden Glove this season. But the Premier League club who definitely got the best bargain when it comes to goalkeepers this season is Nottingham Forest. First, they paid nothing for Dean Henderson, who saved a penalty and kept a clean sheet, which helped Forest win their first Premier League home game in 23 years. Then, when Henderson picked up an injury, they went out and got a 3-time Champions League winning goalie in Keylor Navas, who has been making incredible saves since he joined on loan in January. You could argue that these guys have not been so great, considering Forest are still in the relegation fight. But then you'd be missing the whole point. If not for these guys, Navas especially, Forest would have already been relegated for sure by now. Here's something to help you understand how good Navas has been. Despite only joining in January, Keylor Navas has made more saves than Ederson in the Premier League this season. That's crazy, isn't it? And since...
Well, to be fair, det har også noget at gøre med, at City sådan aldrig har skud imod sig, fordi de er så fucking gode. Meanwhile, så Keylor Navas har rigtig mange skud imod sig, fordi Nottingham Forest er virkelig dårlige.
We're mentioning goalies. We just cannot go without mentioning Andre Onana. Inter Milan paid absolutely nothing to bring him over to San Siro last summer, and the Cameroonian is proving to be an absolute steal.
Jeg har ikke rigtig med hvad så, altså jeg tænkte den måde han forlod, var det Ajax på, hvor det bare gav ingen mening overhovedet. Jeg tænkte sådan en vil man ikke have på sit hold. Well, det vil man tydeligvis, han er så god som han er.
18 clean sheets this season, including one in the Supercoppa Italiana, which gave him his first trophy with the club. One in the semi-final of the Italian Cup against Juventus, which helped them secure a place in the final, and one in the semi-final of the Champions League against Milan. He has just been so immense for Inter in his first season.
Oh, yes.
There you have it, the 10 best bargain transfers this season.
Wow.
But we want to quickly wrap up with an honourable mention.
Yeah.
Antoine Griezmann.
Fair.
Atletico Madrid need to organise a masterclass on how they were able to legally swindle Barcelona so expertly.
Ærligt, det er så sygt. Hele den her med Griezmann til Barca tilbage igen til Atletico giver ingen mening overhovedet.
These guys received 120 million euros for Griezmann in 2019. Took him back on loan in 2021, before then agreeing to pay Barcelona 20 million euros to sign him back in 2022. Now that is what you call a bargain. Also, although Barcelona were the ones who broke the bank for him, Atleti are the ones who are getting the best of him, with the Frenchman tearing things up in La Liga right now, leading the assist charts and also cracking the top 5 highest goal scorers list. He has quickly gone from being a Barcelona flop to being in the running for La Liga MVP of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the bargain of all bargains.
100% ærligt. Griezmann er et så underrated shout, og det er virkelig vildt, hvor meget under radaren han faktisk går, fordi også bare alt det her nemlig med prisen, han blev solgt til Barca for, hentet tilbage for kun 20 mil og så videre. Brother, altså, Atletico har finesset Barca på den. Men anyways, lad os være ærlige. Goal 90, de finessede virkelig også den her liste her. Hold da kæft, det var en fed liste. Nogle af dem har man selvfølgelig set komme, andre var lidt overraskende, så det synes jeg var fedt. Vi var meget rundt omkring forskellige ligaer og så videre. Det var ikke bare Premier League, det er ikke hvilket er super fedt, så ja, kæmpe shoutout til dem. Og lad mig også lige høre ned i kommentarfeltet, hvem synes I, der manglede på den her liste? Jeg synes for eksempel sådan som AC, Andreas Christensen, havde været et vanvittigt shout at sætte på listen her. Er der andre, der er glemt? Lad mig høre ned i kommentarfeltet, og anyway, shoutout til Goal 90, som sagt, links med altid video nede i beskrivelsen. Tak fordi I så med alle sammen. Peace out.